Coryell's class. Today we finished up 3.6 adding and subtracting fractions. Can you add and subtract fractions?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Fraction is part of what whole number?
1.
It's part of the number 1. What's the top number of a fraction called?
Numerator.
Bottom number?
Denominator.
Speaking of denominators, what is the first thing you always look at when you're adding or subtracting fractions?
Denominator.
We call that what method?
The top gun.
Top gun means you always look at the denominator first, right? Okay. Do you need to have common denominators when adding or subtracting fractions?
Yes.
Yeah, you not only need to, you must have them. You can't do it if you don't. Okay. All right, we have number 6. We have a fraction 3/7 and we have 1/7. What's the first thing we look at?
The denominator.
And what do we notice about the denominators?
They're the same.
So can we just add the numerators then?
Yes.
What's 3 plus 1?
4.
My denominator stays the same, yes?
Yes.
Shh, excuse me, we're making a video right now. So the denominator stays the same. We're done. 4/7.
Yes.
Should have put a box around that, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Is this a picture to help you?
Yes.
How much did I just shade in?
4. 3.
I just shaded in 3/7, right? Okay, how much did I just shade in now?
1.
Which is 1/7, right?
Yes.
And altogether, if I shade in all 4 pieces, that is 4 out of... Pictures are helpful, aren't they? Why? Okay, so 3 plus 1 is 4, right? Denominators are the same. We looked at those, they say the same. Why is my answer 1/2? You need to simplify it, right? And does 4 go into 4? Does 4 also go into 8? So we found a common... No, a common factor. Common factors reduce, right? How about this one? Why on this one do I have like these bubbles? Why are there bubbles there? The denominators are different. So the first thing we look at is the denominators, right? And we see that 5 and 7 are different, yes?
Yes.
So if we're different, that means we need to find a common multiple or a common denominator, right? So what numbers do 5 and 7 both go into?
35.
So 35 would be a good number to use as my denominator, right?
Yes.
Do I write my new denominator right underneath the fractions I started with?
Yes.
Are you looking up here, guys? Because I don't think you are. Now we're spending time talking to you about looking up here, and the video is going to get longer. Can you both look up here? Okay. So I got 35 as my denominator. I'm going to draw my fraction bars. I'm going to write my plus. Now what do I need to make?
Bubbles.
Oh, I make my bubbles. So I make 2 bubbles, yes?
Yes.
And what do I put in my first bubble?
7.
Because how many times does 5 go into 35?
7.
So I multiply by 7.
Yes.
What do I multiply on the top with?
7.
What's 2 times 7?
14.
Ooh, so now I got my numerator. How do I get from 7 to 35?
5.
What do I multiply the top by?
5.
What's 1 times 5?
5.
Now can I add these 2 fractions together?
Yes.
Because why?
Because they're the same.
And 14 plus 5 is 19. Keep your denominator the same, 19 over 35.
Yes.
Can eyes be up here, Selma? Eyes up here? Okay, cool. What about this guy? Why don't I have bubbles here? Why are there no bubbles?
Because the denominators are the same.
Why do I have bubbles here?
Because the denominators are different.
Do you always need to reduce?
Yes.
Do you?
Not always.
Well, wait. If the numbers can be reduced, do you need to reduce them?
Yes.
We good?